This is one of the most nutritious meals you'll ever make, and it takes less than 5 minutes.
What on earth is that?
Get a cast iron pan on high heat, add in 500 grams of high-fat beef mince, crack in 2 eggs, mix it all together, add some good quality salt. When done, get it into a bowl and add a slab of raw butter on top, and there you go.
That's what you eat. You have free will, and a massive bowl of mince with a slab of butter on top is what you chose to eat. So this is Coach Carnivore Cam, and he's not helping with the stereotype of British people not being able to make good food. As you might be able to tell, his whole brand is he lives on a carnivore diet. What is a carnivore diet? He only eats meat and animal products. No fruit, no veg, no carbs, nothing but straight animal products. It's actually insane. It's a miracle he hasn't died of scurvy yet. Most of his videos revolve around showing you how he cooks his own food, which, as you'll see, is section worthy. If I saw one of my mates doing what this guy does, I'd be straight on the phone to the nearest mental institution. But anyway, let's see how he gets on with his kilogram of mince and butter.
Have a little taste test. Amazing. The best food in the world.
The best food in the world? Have you tried literally any other food? The only conclusion that I can draw from this is that he only ate mud growing up and he was never allowed to leave the house. So this is like Michelin star fine dining to him. Just a massive amount of mince.
So simple and easy to make.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a massive amount of mince with some Lurpak on top. I didn't look at this meal when you showed it at the start and go, blimey! Oh, that must have taken a hell of a lot of time and skill to pull off. I don't believe you when you say you could do that in just 5 minutes.
Has all the essential nutrients.
Yeah, all the essential nutrients if you intend on dying in your 40s.
Just eat more of this and you will start thriving.
Nah, mate, I'm all right. Thanks for the recipe, though. I'm sure it'll come in handy when I next have my arch nemesis over for dinner.
Carnivore diet bagels. Here's how to make them. Cook and chop up a chicken breast and add it to a blender. Add 60 grams of parmesan, 3 eggs and blend. Grease a bagel mold in butter, add the mix in.
Oh, yeah, this guy obviously refuses to eat bread because it's poison. You know, when you put bread in your body, you're basically poisoning yourself. This wholesome, innocent loaf of Hovis. No! If you eat this shit, it'll kill you. You're far better off blending up chicken and cheese as a substitute for that dastardly bread.
Add some cream cheese on, serve it up, and enjoy.
If someone served me this, I would kill them. Also, who told this guy that blended chicken is a valid substitute for bread? I'm so confused. Did he come up with that himself? Also, what kind of psychopath looks at chicken and goes, yeah, you know what, if I blended this up, this would make a great substitute for bread. Why do I need a substitute for bread? Because I only eat animal products, and I am mental. Also, being this guy must be an absolute nightmare. Like, he definitely spends so much time making these stupid dishes because obviously nowhere is going to accommodate this insane person diet. And not just being him. Like, imagine going to your partner, oh, what do you want for dinner? Spaghetti bolognese? Maybe we could order in a Nando's. Oh, you want your liquefied chicken bagels and mighty bowl of mince? Good, I was craving that too, yeah.
Carnivore diet breakfast wrap. Here's how to make it. In a blender, add 250 grams of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, and blend. Add it to a baking sheet covered in parchment paper.
Okay, well, at least he's not making the chicken bread in this one. We have to look at the positives.
Take your wrap out of the oven, add the sausage, followed by the bacon, and finish off with the eggs. Fold it up, cut it in half, serve it up, and enjoy.
Okay, I can't lie, this one looks a lot better than the mince bowl and the bagel, even though, I mean, the bar with those was pretty much on the floor. It's still fucking weird. Like, why is he refusing to have bread around the food? Like, that is just way too much egg. He also put 4 scrambled eggs in there. I still wouldn't eat this because I think it would send me into cardiac arrest, but it's an improvement. We have to give him that.
What I ordered from Burger King on a carnivore diet.
Oh, wow, okay, a little excursion out of the house. So what did he get from Burger King? Maybe he got some chicken nuggets. You know, those are basically... Oh, no, actually, those got breadcrumbs on it. Can't have that. It would send him into shock. Maybe he's going to be normal and get a Whopper or something. I mean, obviously, he's not going to do that. And I know he won't because I've already seen the video. Whatever you think he's ordered from Burger King, it is at least 10 times more insane than what you're thinking.
Just kept it very simple. 6 plain burger patties on their own with nothing else.
Mate, you have been put on a watch list. The staff member that dealt with that order was on the phone to the police right after because a hard drive check is required for a man that spends nearly £9 on 6 plain beef patties from Burger King. Now, for legal reasons, obviously, I'm not calling this man a nonce because he isn't. All I'm saying is this is a very suspicious meal. If I was out and saw someone eating this, I'd just assume they kept kids in their loft.
Just a little snack to time me over. Lovely.
No, not lovely. Terrible. That is a terrible excuse for a little snack. A little snack to everyone else is going and getting like, I don't know, like a pan au chocolat or something. Not 6 plain burger patties from Burger King.
A proper healthy meal deal.
Oh yeah, this guy has like a proper vendetta towards meal deals. He hates them. He talks about them like a meal deal killed his family.
First, avoid the traditional meal deals, which are just ultra-processed garbage, high in seed oils, grains and sugar.
I love how he's felt the need to go to Tesco and get his mate to film him in the meal deal aisle looking angry and disappointed, shaking his head as if to say, oh, how can anybody eat this reasonably priced lunchtime option? Why don't they just have a massive bowl of mince and butter instead? That's far more normal and healthy.
Instead, make my carnivore version, using only animal products. For the bread, get 2 eggs in a jug, add some raw cheese and mix. Add it to a baking tray covered in parchment paper and cook for 15 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. When done...
That doesn't look good. That doesn't look like good bread. It looks like a slightly overdone omelette, which is basically exactly what it is.
For your crisps, instead of the normal crap you'd buy, grab some carnivore crisps, just meat and salt with no added extras. I've got an all-natural chicken breast flavour.
Yeah, instead of buying a bag of Walkers or Doritos, just buy a bag of dried animal scraps. I'm sure when you take that into work on your lunch break, your co-workers will love you and think you're proper normal.
For your drink, avoid the sugar-filled shit and get yourself a pint of raw milk. Pack it all up and bring it into work with you.
If you want to be socially banished. Also, taking a pint of milk with you to work. Are you 5 years old? If you go into any workplace with that lunch, everybody is going to think you're mental. And they're right to think so.
Now this is a proper meal deal combo, full of all the essential nutrients to fuel you optimally during your lunch break.
What fucking nutrients? He keeps talking about this shit having all the nutrients you need. If you're someone who doesn't wish to die of rickets, you need to have a balanced diet and get some fruit and veg in there. But you fucking talking about all the nutrients you need are not in your dried animal flakes, mate.
Come on. If you're still basing your food choices solely on the number on the back of a packet, then wow.
Yeah, what he said. If you think the nutritional information on food matters, then wow. You really are stupid. Why don't you just listen to this guy instead of having your little meal deal? Why don't you just take a massive amount of minced cheese and butter into work with you? Oh, because you don't want to look weird and you quite enjoy having friends, you spineless sheep. Do what needs to be done for your health. This is the healthy alternative to a meal deal.
Getting your calories from this crap is not the same as getting your calories from this.
Right, okay, so let's compare these lunchtime options. So we've got 400 grams of beef mince, 60 grams of cheese, and it's 1,113 calories. Then we've got 1 chicken wrap, some crisps, and it's 563 calories. Mate, I cannot lie. If I had 1,113 calories of 400 grams of beef mince and 60 grams of cheese, I would be put to sleep. I would not be conscious for the rest of the day. That would send me into a food coma.
Say it's only about calories and eating in a deficit and all that other bollocks. Do you honestly think that is how a human being is supposed to function?
Yeah, obviously not. A human being is supposed to function by scranning massive bowls of mince and blended up chicken bread. We know this now, don't we, guys? So no more excuses for balanced diets here on the Memulous channel. I want to get updates on your guys' carnivore diet progress. We're in this together, guys.
Have you tried adding butter to your coffee?
No, because I'm not overdue a stay at my closest asylum.
Rather than adding a load of plant-based milks, which are just full of shit ingredients.
Oh, he's fuming. He can't believe what he's seeing. Oh, it's plant-based milk. Oh. Grrr. Never seen a man so angry in the milk aisle in my life.
Instead, add a proper healthy fat like butter.
Nah, I'm alright, thank you though. What does this guy do when he goes to a coffee shop? Like, does he take the more insane option and ask the barista while looking them dead in their eyes, can I have butter in my coffee? Or does he take the slightly less insane but still batshit insane option of carrying around butter with him everywhere he goes? Also, what animal does coffee come from, huh? You can't have bread, you have to make your weird chicken bread, but you can have coffee? I don't think someone is living proper carnivorously. I think we have a fraud in our midst, guys.
How I do pub food on a carnivore diet. For starters, we ordered a pretty decent sized platter for the table, and I tucked into the cleaner animal foods, so it was some king prawns and mackerel. And for the main, I went for a 10-ounce ribeye, and the sides will get left or passed on to another member of the group.
Come on, mate, have a day off, have some chips. That tiny bit of salad isn't gonna kill you. This guy's life must be so genuinely boring. Like, yeah, meat tastes good. It tastes lovely. But if that and animal products are all you can eat, you must be so depressed. No bread, no potatoes, no rice, no pasta. Man, I do not know what I would do without those things. They're like the best foods.
A proper healthy snack. homemade bacon crisps.
That's just sliced up bacon, mate.
First, avoid the crisps you usually find in the shops, all of them containing a list of shite ingredients, including seed oils and artificial flavourings. Instead, get yourself some good quality streaky bacon, put it on a chopping board and half it again.
Yeah, but I mean, first of all, you have just made bacon. It's not really crisps, is it? It doesn't serve as a substitute for crisps. Bacon and crisps serve totally different purposes. They're totally different textures. Also, yeah, you know what's better for you than a packet of crisps? An enormous bowl of just bacon.
This is what I eat for breakfast every single morning. 10 eggs, fried in butter.
Wow, you must have a massive frying pan. Also, has anyone else noticed that he doesn't season anything? Like, not even a tiny bit of, like, basil or thyme here and there. The most I've seen him do is salt, and I think that was on a very special occasion. Like, this guy just has, like, the most bland food ever.
Now, the first thing that people will probably think is, wow, are you not worried about your cholesterol? No, I'm not. Because having high cholesterol levels on its own is not the problem.
Yeah, if your intention is to live a shorter and less fulfilling life burdened with health problems. This is just cope that he does through a lot of his videos. He does this whole bit in a different video where he gets his bloods done and he's like, oh, well, yeah, my cholesterol is really high, but these other things are low, so it's okay.
Total cholesterol, 7.7 millimoles per litre. This is considered very high. Am I concerned? As I've already covered, simply having high cholesterol on its own is not the main problem here. And with that, let's look at my triglyceride levels, which is fat accumulation in the blood. 0.5 millimoles per litre.
This may come as a surprise to you, but I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor, so I have no idea what really any of this means. But couldn't you just eat like a normal person and not have massively inflated amounts of cholesterol clogging up your arteries?
I eat around 100 grams of butter every single day. Is that dangerous?
I mean, judging by how high your cholesterol is, probably, yeah. Well, we've learned a lot today, haven't we, class? Like and subscribe if you're going to be adopting this very sane and definitely healthy carnivore diet.